yesterday, the all of us on this show, very hearty, went to work. You know?
Yeah, we're lunch pail guys.
And we got here, everyone was fine, and we got here. Then it was time to leave. So I had been at the station, not as long as you guys, but I'd been at the station for, let's say, 4.5 hours, because it took me a while to get here. I take Adolfo home to his Brighton home every day. All right?
I know where you're going. This was awesome.
Well, this isn't even the beginning of what happened.
We
had an adventure yesterday.
Because I got to watch the first part.
You know what? I'm not even going to be able to do all this in one break. But
he blows. The minute I start to think he's figured it all out. Oh, he just goes, "Yep, you're still Adolfo."
Yeah.
So what happened?
So I take him home every day. 9 times out of 10, we go have lunch. I buy him lunch. And so and on a snow day like this, it's what's quicker, walking home or driving home? But I'm a nice guy, so I'm going to drive him home. There's a foot of snow on my car. I get out to my car. I grab the wiper to wipe all the snow off of it. I put my gloves on.
Something that's going to take it's a good 5 to 10 minute process to get all your windows cleared, all the stuff off the top of your car, so you're not that a-hole driving in the street and you got stuff flopping off the top of it.
I unlock the car doors. I turn the car on, turn the rear window defroster and front defroster on, shut the door. Adolfo gets into the passenger seat, shuts the door, and sits in there the entire time I'm cleaning off the car. It did not occur to him to even in any way go out and help me. And what are you going to do? Come in here then. If you want to talk about it, come in here.
So,
I want to hear the excuse.
I saw you down there, and Fred said, he just went, "Make yourself comfortable."
Yeah.
And so
I even said to him, "Make yourself comfortable." And he's like, "Okay."
Yeah, I thought that's what you meant.
Okay, well, you obviously have a good gauge for sarcasm.
Yeah,
Did he
well,
pop
then
on the
I
headphones?
realized-
Did he have? Because I guarantee it's what he did. Just sat
No,
there
I
for 10 minutes and popped on.
I didn't put on my headphones, but I did one window with my hand.
And he likes running Fez, so
From
he
the
was sitting there
inside?
listening to that.
Yeah.
He did one from the inside.
I did one window.
Me not
It's like,
smart.
I don't have the ice scraper thing.
So I'm sitting there, I clean off the car.
Now, with Adolfo listening, and warm, by
Yeah.
the way. Just chilling out.
He's just listening to Ron and Fez having a good time.
Yeah.
So I get in the car, and it's time to go to Adolfo's house. Now, Adolfo doesn't live far away, but he lives in a neighborhood in Brighton. And this one road that you got to take to get there, I didn't use my head. It's on a hill, okay? So I go up, and we go to this hill, and my car's performing very well in the snow, and I stop, and there is this guy standing on the road talking to someone in a car that's just got its reverse lights on, and they're just sitting there. Because of the plowing, it's a two-way road, but you can't only one car can come at a time.
Yeah, right.
So I'm sitting behind, and the guy's like, turn the wheel this way. And it's like the wrong way. He's like giving opposite directions of what you should do. And we're just sitting there. I'm not honking the horn or anything. And he's just sitting there in the utmost of confusion for 5 minutes, up and down, turning the wheel the wrong way. And he's the expert. Lord knows who's driving this thing, but he's the expert. And by the way, good call on buying the old 1972 car with a rear wheel drive. That good luck taking that snowy hill, you jackass. And so he's sitting there going, I don't know, turn the wheel this way, turn the wheel. So I go to him finally, hey, if you can just back up another couple feet, I can get by you and you can start this whole enterprise again. And he looks at me like I'm an a-hole. Like, I've been sitting there for 5 minutes while this jackass is giving the world's worst directions to someone that's even more clueless than him. I don't know. And I'm looking, you have Massachusetts plates. What the hell in your life has happened that this is occurring? So I say, screw it. And I go to where it's very snowy and I get by him. So now we're rolling. So I'm going up the hill, and you got to give it a little gas to get up the hill.
Right.
I get up the hill, and this truck, Bigfoot, comes and takes a right onto our road.
Oh.
I go, back up. I'm sliding now. Back up. I gotta get by you. This pariah. I got a truck. I'm so proud of myself. Look at me. I'm the big guy on the road today. Everyone out of the way for the truck. Yippee-yay. Yay. Look at me. I bought something with big wheels. Just starts tearing in at me. Right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
So I go and manage to get myself in a snowbank so he doesn't hit my car. Because after all, he bought the big truck. And who am I trying to get home from a job I had to attend to take someone home? Oh, my bad. So I'm stuck in this stupid snowbank. And I got to turn off the traction control and all this crap. And finally I go, Adolfo, help me out, get behind the car and push.
That'll work.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes to push the back of the car, and he puts his hands in the universal position to, I don't know what to do.
That's something I've learned. If you want to sound smart, just try to sound
So
smart.
he's got no capabilities of pushing this car. That's been realized. Now, the man has a driver's license.
Oh, no.
So I go, all right, Adolfo, here's the deal.
Fred.
No, you didn't.
Get don't close the door, but get into the driver's side of the car.
That's what you needed.
Helicopter.
I will push the freaking thing. I'm in there with my hands. I'm digging us out, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, we should be able to get out of this thing. I'll push it, even though you outweigh me by 100 pounds, which is nice of me to say.
Thank you.
It's more than that, and I'm no in-shape guy. But you're losing weight.
Yeah.
I go, you accelerate the car, and then stop. Stop. I go, you don't even have to worry about the wheel. I lock the wheel. We're good to go.
He's finding a good radio station.
I stand behind the car. So I'm behind the car, and this has got dual exhaust, okay? So there's like a lot. All of a sudden I hear, black smoke billowing in my face. Adolfo! 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 Finally, he stops. Is the car in drive, Adolfo?
It's in reverse.
It's in park.
Oh my
Me not
God.
smart.
Are you kidding me? You had it in park?
Well, I forgot that I was in park.
How do you
Yeah.
have a license? Oh, yeah, I drove you to get it five times.
This is your fault. This is
hang
your
on, hang on.
fault.
But
Listen,
yeah.
I'm not the one who gave him the license. I'm just the one who drove him there
Would
5
you
times. after he
trust
filled it.
in a pinch, if you had let's say you had someone with a learner's permit in your car, and you're stuck, and you say, I literally just have to have you hit the gas, and then stop the car and put it in park.
So all you did, Adolfo, was just put your foot on the gas and start ramming it?
Yeah. And you were flooring it, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God!
It was an emergency situation.
The instructions were...
I can't believe
Sometimes in these situations,
What goes through
you
your
take it
head?
out of park.
Yeah, I know. It's just
Were you nervous? Was
a
this the
little
problem?
nervous.
You were nervous.
I've never been in snow before. Like
How long have you lived here?
The
Well, I never-
instructions...
I
Never
never
driven in snow.
Rich, the instructions were,
a little nervous.
don't even touch the wheel, leave the driver's door open. This is after he couldn't push the car. And then remember when I asked you to
kept
push...
slipping.
Well, remember when I told you to push the car from the front and you were just befuddled? Like, there was no, like...
What is this pushing? I was confused. You're like, push it from the front?
Yeah, and then you got around to the front and
Yeah.
you looked at me like I was asking you to figure out biology or something.
I would follow up questions with Adolfo, but I just. Where do you get confused on when someone says push it from the front?
Was it because you couldn't figure out where to push it?
No. It's just like, it's like, aren't we trying to go forward? Why are we trying to go backwards? That's why I was a little confused.
Right,
there.
of course, because why would you
Don't
go
forget
forward
to
and
cut your
backwards when you're
nuts.
stuck?
Oh my
know.
gosh!
So I finally get out of this freaking thing, and no help. Thank you to this. By the way, I'm stuck in front of a place with tow trucks. That's where they tow
We
your
had, like,
cars.
2 that
Oh,
passed.
no,
us.
2?
Yeah.
I not only and the guy didn't have a plow. He just had a truck. I mean, it was the biggest jerk off move. He ran me right into a snowbank on purpose. He had a truck. He was sitting. He wasn't even on the hill. He could have just backed up easily. There's no one on the roads. And then 85 plow guys pass us and tow trucks pass us. I mean, they're just coming and going. No help. So I finally get out of there, and I drop Adolfo off.
I'd be like fishing, shooting in a barrel.
Yep, like fishing, shooting a barrel.
So I get home, and obviously I've been my driveway's been plowed up. I only got a minute to tell this part. Been plowed up, so I got to leave my car in the middle of the road and dig out of dig it. So it takes me an hour and a half to dig enough so I can get my car in my driveway. Now I'm home. I eat. I take a nap. I go back outside, and I'm digging again. Digging. By now I've dug 3.5 hours. Okay. My wife, I break the shovel. My wife, in the meantime, is walking around with the kids, like taking pictures of them in the snow. I break the shovel. She goes, "You want me to go to one of our neighbors and ask them if I can borrow a shovel?" I said, "Please do. That would be very nice of you to do. Nice neighbors, every one of them." She knocks on the guy's door. I go, "Did you get a shovel?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Boy, he's out there shoveling again. He's got like 4 shovels." I go, "Yeah?" She goes, "Yeah, I knocked on the door and he was all covered in paint. He does so much. He's like Superman." I said, "I've been out here busting my ass for 3.5 hours, and the neighbor's Superman because he's got paint on him?" like, because when she gets mad at me, she tells me how less of a man I am and what a terrible man I am,
Sure.
and I can't do anything around the house, which is true, but it's still. But now, even when we're getting along, it's like this guy's Superman. Like, if only I had married a guy who had home improvement skills. This guy's got 4 shovels. He doesn't break his shovels. 4 shovels. Then it's getting dark and the kid's freaking out. So I go, "I'm going to go inside for a second." And Stephanie goes, "I desperately want to shovel snow. I just want to shovel snow. I didn't get to go to the gym today. Let me shovel snow." I go, "I don't want you to shovel snow because everyone in the neighborhood's walking around. They're going to go like, I have my wife out there shoveling snow. Please let me do it." So, and this is all nice to the neighbors. I'm very glad they did this. But sure
You told
enough,
your wife not to shovel snow?
I don't know, Rich. I've just been
That's like a
demasculated.
mind-controlled
I've just been
dream
told.
come true.
No, I've just been told that the neighbor's Superman. So in my eyes, yeah, in my eyes, it's like you insignificant bastard. You go and so she's shoveling the snow, and now 2 guys show up with shovels and they're helping her out.
Awesome, dude.
No, because
You're
you got the
Superman.
wimpy husband
Right.
that's got his wife out there shoveling snow. The guy across the street from us apparently was out at 6 in the morning till 10 in the morning. Then he went and saw patients. Then he came back and shoveled for like another 10 hours. You couldn't have found a drop of water on his driveway and sidewalk. Who's shoveling the sidewalk yesterday? Sean Thornton's on the line. We'll get to him in just a moment.